So I'm filming on my phone right now. Because the car has, ever since I got the car, it's like having these hiccups, like when you're going steady pace on the throttle, it's like or something like that, and so it's gotten really worse, a lot worse and worse. And the other day I cleaned up the connections on the ignition. This one, at the moment it went out of my head. Cleaned the connections up and it ran super good that evening for one ride, and then the next morning it was super bad again, and each day now it's gotten really bad. So I thought maybe it was time to replace that. I replaced it, put everything back together same, and then it ran for like 3 seconds and then it died. So I think it's not getting fuel, because it's like it has pressure at the beginning and then after a few seconds it drops the fuel pressure and just dies. So I was starting to drive home from work and it died on me, so I backed it up to a parking space, and now I have to figure out what that is. I'll have someone pick me up or take the car home so I can work on it there. At least it's Friday, so I don't have work here tomorrow, but I'm working elsewhere. But yes, problems, but it will have to be fixed. So maybe it's the fuel pump, or maybe it's a clogged fuel filter. We'll see. But yes. So it's the next day and we're back at the car. I changed out the fuel filter and nothing happened, and then we were starting the car and we saw that the ignition coil plug wire has a hole in it and was making sparks to the strut tower. So we're gonna tape this off and see if it runs again. The tape master is gonna do his thing. The electrician. Now look at that. Is niet. Like new. The key. Hell yeah! So it's like Friday and we brought the car home on Sunday, so it's been almost like 5 days. So the update is we got it home, but it ran like shit. So we figured out that I needed to get new ignition wires and stuff, and so no one had it new here in Iceland. I went to one shop and they said they ordered it last time in 1996. So I ordered it online, but it's gonna take like 2 to 4 weeks because I live on an island. But one guy had a used one that it had in a box for like 10 years or something, so I bought that and installed it. So let's go inside. So there's the used wires. They came as a set and they work, so the car runs really nice when it's driving. It still has a not so good idle, but at least it runs really well. So today at the same time that I got the coil wires, the ignition wires, I got this. So as you can see, I've already colored it the same color as the leather on the seats. So I just have to put some leather care products on this. So this is a handbrake handle leather from e32. It's the same as the one in e34, and as I'm told, it fits straight onto the e30 handle. So, and this harmonica thing is not really the best design, I would say. So I went to the post office today and I picked up leather gear gear knobs around, gear levers around, and handbrake leather as well. So I'm gonna install it. I can't really put the camera anywhere right now to hold it, so I'll update you when I'm installing it into, and if I run into anything. So here I have the gear lever back. It's genuine leather, and here I have the back for the handbrake. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna see how hard it is to install. And another thing that I got was a used cluster. So this has a RPM gauge, as I have a clock, so that's why I wanted another one to mix an RPM gauge into my cluster, and also to see if the water gauge is not working for me or if it's a wire. So sometime this weekend I'm gonna install this and see if the water gauge works, and also the RPM gauge. So a little update: the leather here around the gear lever is installed. I need a new, like a bracket around here, because it looks like it's like 3D printed product and it's not that good quality. It was what was in the car when I got it, so, and one tab is broken too. So this is gonna do for now, but it looks really great, the leather. So now I'm trying to put the leather onto the handbrake frame, and it's a little bit tight, so I might have to dip the leather in water or something to stretch it and then let it dry before I install it in the car. So now it's time to let it dry.